Turn off every light, and a very old animal wakes up inside you. Your heart speeds up. Your ears strain. Your eyes hunt the dark for something that is not there. We call it childish. A phase. Something you are supposed to grow out of. But your fear of the dark is not a weakness, and it is not new. It is one of the oldest and most rational feelings a human being can have. Because for almost the entire story of our species, the dark was not empty. The dark was full of things that wanted to eat you. This is the story of the longest war humans have ever fought. Not against another tribe or another army. Against the night itself. And the strange, stolen thing we used to finally win it. You are a creature of the day, built for the sun. Your eyes are sharp in daylight and nearly useless once it fades. You have no night vision, no glowing eyes, no claws, no fangs. And for millions of years, that simple fact made the night the most dangerous place on Earth. Picture your ancestors long before fire, long before walls. A small band of apes, sleeping on the open ground or huddled in the trees. When the sun went down, the world did not fall silent. It woke up. Leopards, hyenas, and cats far larger than any that walk the earth today. These were the true owners of the night. Their eyes drink in the faintest starlight, while yours go blind. They move in perfect silence, while you stumble and snap every twig. To a big cat in the dark, a sleeping human was not a rival. It was an easy meal. And we have the proof pressed into ancient bone. One of our most famous ancestors, a small child who died millions of years ago, was killed by a giant eagle. Other ancient skulls still carry the puncture marks of fangs, spaced exactly like a leopard's jaw. For most of our history, we were not the top of the food chain. We were prey. So how is a soft, clawless, night-blind ape still here at all? The answer begins with the fear itself. The humans who felt nothing in the dark wandered off, slept in the open, and simply did not wake up. The ones who felt that cold spike of dread stayed close, stayed hidden, and stayed alive. Night after night, across 100,000 generations, fear was quietly doing the choosing. The careful, the jumpy, the ones who saw a shadow and ran, those were the ones who became our grandparents. So you did not learn to fear the dark. You inherited it from every single ancestor who survived a night the fearless ones did not. That jolt you feel when the lights go out is a gift from the dead. It is the reason their line never ended in the jaws of something in the black. But fear alone only keeps you hiding. To truly win the night, we needed a weapon. And somewhere, perhaps 1,000,000 years ago, we found one. It was not a sharper spear or a taller tree. It was fire. At first, fire was only one more thing to be feared, falling from the sky in lightning, racing through the grass. But one group of humans did the unthinkable. They walked toward it. They picked it up. They kept it alive. And for the first time in the history of life, an animal carried its own small piece of the sun. Watch what that single flame did to the night. A fire is light, and light gives back the eyes that the darkness had stolen. A fire is warmth through the long cold hours when a sleeping body can fail. And a fire is a wall because almost every predator on Earth is terrified of it. The leopard that ruled the dark for 1,000,000 years would not cross a simple ring of flame. For the first time, our ancestors could close their eyes and truly, deeply sleep. The most dangerous hours of the day had suddenly become safe. But fire did something far stranger than keep us alive. It handed us the night. Before fire, darkness was simply dead time, spent hiding and waiting for the dawn. After fire, the hours around the flame became something the world had never seen. This is where we gathered, where we told the very first stories, where we looked up at the flame and then past it and began to wonder about the other lights in the sky. The campfire may be the oldest classroom, the oldest theater, and the oldest temple our species ever built. We did not just survive the night. We sat down in the very middle of it, and we made it ours. And yet, after all of that, the fear never fully left us. So why are you still afraid of the dark? You have walls and locks, and a switch that floods the whole room with light. The leopards are gone. The danger, by every measure, is over. But evolution does not update nearly as fast as the world does. Your body still runs on software written across 1,000,000 years out in the wild. And that ancient program has one simple, stubborn rule. When you cannot see, assume that something is there. It is far safer to be afraid of 1,000 empty rooms than to be calm in the one that is not. So the fear stays long after the last fang has gone. Every time you quicken your step on a dark stair or feel the back of your neck prickle in a black room, you are not being a coward. You are running the exact program that carried your ancestors through 1,000,000 dangerous nights. The animal that wakes inside you when the lights go out is the same one that first kept the fire burning. It does not know that the war is over. And in some quiet way, it never will. So the next time the dark makes your heart race, try to feel it a little differently. That fear is a message carried unbroken across 1,000,000 years from ancestors whose names you will never know. It whispers one thing: stay sharp, stay close, the night is not yours. And for almost all of time, they were right. It wasn't. We changed that with a single stolen flame. And that flame, the thing that conquered the night and lit our very first stories, would go on to remake us in ways stranger than any fear. But that is a story for another time.